Well, welcome back, fourth graders. In our first video, we found the main idea. We did this one. We found that main idea. Oh, let's choose a color. Come on, Miss Silva. We found that main idea. We found 3 or 4 details per paragraph, and then we put them in our own words. I'm just going to highlight all of them. Do that again. Okay, we're done with all 3 of those. Now, we're going to start the body paragraphs. That's what this video is about. We're going to write the opening and closing paragraphs. Okay, so I'm going to go down here, and if I have done this the way I should have done it, and I put these facts in my own words, I can just basically take these sentences and write them. So I'm going to go to my sample summary, because this is where it's going to all start. And then I'm going to move this up so you can see it. The sample summary. This is where you're going to actually write. So you're going to turn in that detail page. This one you're going to turn in. This one you're turning in. Okay. Then this one is where you're going to write your summary. I'm going to write my summary here. Put my name here. If I'm doing it on paper, that's what this is for, just so you guys are aware, okay? But I'm going to write it right here. So I can either type it over this, or I can go right after this, and I can put enter, okay? So I know I need to have an opening paragraph. I know that. But I'm going to first start with these, because I have all of these. I know that it's about, I'm going to put this general facts, basic facts, or general details into a sentence. Giraffes, there are some basic facts about giraffes. First, giraffes are the tallest land animal. Their necks can be at least 6 feet long, and it's amazing that they can take steps that are over 15 feet long. There it is. So I'm going to take my summary. I'm going to indent, tab. I'm going to start with there. Oops. My computer's a little slow again. There are. Oh, I hate how it just does it. So when you're older and you can fix this, so it keeps with the right there, there are some very interesting facts about giraffes. Now notice I'm not capitalizing the word giraffes, okay? But I took that, what it's all about, and I put it, it's about their facts, and I put it into a sentence. Now I'm going to take that first fact. And I can say first, or I could just say, giraffes are the tallest land animal. I can copy and paste these if I want, but remember to put them into a paragraph, not just a list, okay? First, giraffes are the tallest animal on land. Oops, what did I forget there? I forgot the period. Holy moly, Miss Silva. And then their necks are at least 6 feet long. They have necks that can be 6 feet long. Now I notice I have an underline. I got my period, but I'm going to go back here and I'm going to right click on that. And it says, did you mean they're so kind? There we go. That. There we go. And then the last one is, it's their steps. Lastly, because I have first, so now lastly, or thirdly, lastly, their steps are an amazing, I just spelled that wrong, an amazing 15 feet long. I got my first paragraph. I'm going to enter, and I'm going to tab. I'm going to do my next paragraph. It's about the family. So I need to start off with a sentence about the family. I can say, I don't want to say interesting. I can right click on this and I can do define interesting, explore interesting. It'll give me other words for interesting, so I don't use interesting again. But I know I'm going to use, let's see, they have a really, and I don't want to say neat because that's like a basic word. So let's do that. Let's go into next, explore interesting. And I can do synonyms and thesaurus. And that's what Miss Silva taught us in class, how to do the thesaurus. You can say that 5 times fast. My internet's been kind of slow since all this ice storm, so I apologize. But this will be helpful, and we'll have this open. And what the thesaurus will do is it's going to give you your word, and it's going to give you the first words that they give you, synonyms, words that are similar in meaning, name and the meaning, and the ones that are the most popular. But they may not be appropriate. It's about their family. Are they an alluring family, an amusing family? No. A curious, delightful, engaging, fascinating is good. I'm going to use fascinating. Giraffes have a fascinating family. Now notice I did some things wrong. I did. I'm going to right-click on them. Giraffes. Right-click on it. Fascinating. Silva's typing faster than the computer can go. Okay, so then they have a fascinating animal and family, and we know the bulls are the boy giraffes. Can be over. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to copy this because I have that sentence, and I'm going to Control-C copy that, and I'm going to Control-V paste it. V as in Victor. Okay, but it's different. It's bolded, so I'll have to unbold it. I'm going to put my cursor right after the period and space. And I'm going to go back here. Cows are girl giraffes. Notice, well, I can take them all if I want. I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste. But notice they do them as separate sentences. So I have to go back up here after this period and backspace or delete and get that sentence there. And then I'm going to highlight it all and unbold it. Oops, there we go. And notice I have this underline. I'm going to click on that and see what they want me to do. And when they, because I have then, and when they are firstborn. Calves are the baby giraffes and are amazing to when they are firstborn. Very good. So I have my second paragraph. The third paragraph, enter, tab, go back here. And what is it about? Their coat. Oh, this is that really amazing coat. Amazing, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it is. They, I could say they. That's the pronoun that takes the place of a noun. Or I could say giraffes. They have an amazing coat. And here again, use your own word. I can go to the source and put an amazing or fascinating. Let's go back to a fascinating. And they have a engaging, delightful, curious, compelling, beautiful. It's beautiful. Attractive would work. Unusual would also work. Ooh, that would work. And notice the orange and then almost the yellow, they get a little further away from what they think you might be wanting. Okay? They have an amazing coat. So now again, I have 3 details. I'm going to just take them right here. I'm going to highlight them all. Copy. I'm going to paste. Control-V as in Victor. But notice they do them as sentences. I'm going to first take them and I'm going to unbold them. Okay? Then I'm going to put my cursor behind that W of that second sentence, backspace and space, because I need a space after my period. Put my cursor after that beginning of that third sentence, backspace. Oh, and there's already a space there. So they have an amazing coat. Their coat protects them from their enemies. When they need to hide, it is also good camouflage. Every giraffe has its own pattern. I have my beginning and my summary. Now I just need to do my opening and my closing. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to enter, oops, and retab. And my opening is I need to give the name of this. The name of this story is called The African Animal. So in the story, comma, because that's an introductory phrase, and I'm going to quotes African animal. Notice I capitalized it. The author talks about what? What's it all about? The giraffe. The giraffe, he does. If you want to put, about the giraffe. If you want to put an adjective in front of there, you can. Now, I'm going to just give, what are the three things we're going to talk about? Interesting facts, fascinating family, and amazing coat. He tells about some interesting facts, comma, space, because I'm going to do a list, and then their fascinating families, comma, space, and their amazing, I already have my verbs in there, this is my adjectives in there, amazing coats. And then I need to have a hook. I need to hook my reader. In the story, he tells about the author uses the word, what does the author use? An interesting animal. Remember, I don't want to use interesting, and they wrap it up again, interesting. I want a different word. Let's see. Impressive, beautiful, delightful. Well, not delightful. I'm using so if I like a word, I can click on it, and guess what it does? It tells me impressive, words about impressive. Extraordinary. Ooh, I like that word. Ooh, I did splendid too. Sorry about that. Brilliant, glittery, no, elegant. See, these are totally, magnificent. Ooh, that's a good word too. Well, I'm going to let you choose one of those words, okay? So I'm going to put my hook at the end because it could be the first or the last sentence. Giraffes, capital, because it's the beginning of a sentence. Giraffes are a beautiful animal. Okay. Now my closing, I'm going to put my cursor at the end, tab to get my closing, and I'm going to say the author talked about, what are those three things he talked about? The author taught his readers about the interesting facts, the fascinating families, and the amazing coats of the giraffe. And then I need to do I need to hook my reader one more time. They're not a beautiful animal. They are an amazing animal. They are an intriguing animal. Giraffes are truly, or are really, are a very, you need to put that adverb in. It's an adverb is going to describe that adjective. Are very interesting. Now I can use that because, did I use that already? I did interesting facts, fascinating facts, amazing facts. I can use that again, as long as I don't use it more than twice. Very interesting animals. Oops. Excellent. Okay, so now I have my introduction in the story. African animal. The author talks about the giraffe. He tells about some interesting facts or fascinating families and their amazing coats. Giraffes are a beautiful animal. And then I tell about the interesting facts, fascinating animals, or families, amazing coats, The author taught his readers about the interesting facts, the fascinating readers. And I don't have to say the author taught his readers. I can say the African animal was about. And I just retell what it was about. And then I just need to put another sentence. I can't say the same one. Or you could say giraffes are really a beautiful animal, are truly a beautiful animal. If you want to use the same one again, you can use it down there. And I don't know why this is underlined. Okay, it doesn't, well, I think something, oh, let's just do that. Okay, there we go. And I'm done. And then there'll be a turn in button at the top. I don't have one on mine. Right up here, I have a share button. I have a share button. Yours will say turn in. You just press that turn in button when you are done, okay? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You guys are doing great.